is Wednesday, February 21st, C-Day. I'm Trisha Curtin.
And I'm Cassandra Joseph.
And this is Kennedy Live. Now for school announcements. Calling all baseball, softball, and lacrosse players, as well as track, men's golf, and tennis. Please have your parents register you online at Family ID. Check to make sure the nurse has your physical to try out.
Debate Club has a meeting today in room 100. Topic: Does society create mental illness?
And now over to This Day in History with Raven.
Good morning, Kenny. Good morning, Kennedy Catholic. I'm Raven Kirby with This Day in History. On this day in 1431, Joan of Arc faces her first day of interrogation during her trial for heresy. In 1947, the first instant developing camera is demonstrated by Edwin Land in New York City. And in 1965, rights activist Malcolm X is shot dead by Nation of Islam followers at Audubon Ballroom in New York City. That's all for This Day in History. Now back over to the anchors.
And in breaking news, the national gas price average has been steadily decreasing for nearly 2 weeks, dropping to the year-to-date high of from $2.61 on February 5th to today's national average of $2.53. Motorists in nearly every state are paying less on the week, with Midwest and Southern states seeing the largest price drops at the pump. Hawaii and Indiana were the only states to see increases. The question isn't how low they will go, but how long we will see prices decline, says Jeanette Castellano. Today's national gas price average is 4 cents less than 1 week ago, 1 cent more than a month ago, but 25 cents more than a year ago.
And for our feature stories, Major League Baseball players will honor victims of last week's shooting in Florida by wearing Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School hats at spring training games this week. Baseball Commissioner Rob Manfred said Tuesday all 30 teams will wear the school hats during pregame warm-ups for their exhibition openers. Players, managers, coaches, and umpires will have the option of wearing the caps during those first games. The hats might later be signed and auctioned to support those affected by the tragedy at the high school. Manfred said MLB received a really strong sentiment of the clubs. It was an appropriate thing to do immediately.
Better known for his macho A-team role, it appears these days Mr. T is more pumped watching the Winter Olympics, and one sport in particular, curling. He has admitted to watching events he never thought he would watch before. Like curling. You heard me, curling fool. The celebrity has been rooting for U.S. teams, but has been impressed by athletes all year round, tweeting, "I like tough competition, but I also like to see good sportsmanship. Just do your best, give it all you got, and then shake hands when it's over." He says you never lose if you try. In fact, he pities the fool who won't even try. And now over to sports with Gibby.
Good morning, Kennedy Catholic Sports Nation. I'm Gibby with your sports. In the NBA, the Knicks will play the Magic tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, and the Wizards will play the Cavs tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. In the NBA All-Star Game, Team LeBron beat Team Curry 148-145. LeBron won MVP. In the NHL, the Preds beat the Detroit Red Wings 3-2, and the Blue Jackets topped the Devils 2-1. In Olympics, Lindsey Vonn won bronze in alpine skiing. Girls varsity basketball beat McClancy 70-58. Vanessa dropped 33 points. Lexi had a triple-double with 16 points, 12 steals, and 10 assists. Lisa with 15 points, 9 rebounds, and BZ had 8 rebounds. Girls JV basketball finished their season on a 4-game win streak by beating McClancy 69-45. Alessia Carlo had 41 points, and Ricky Perez had 11, and Sierra Mancuso had 7. Boys lacrosse, there's a practice for defenders today after school at 3 o'clock. Please have your full gear. That's all for sports. Now back over to the anchors.
Well, I'm Cassandra Joseph.
And I'm Trisha Curtin.
And this has been Kennedy Live.
Have a great day.